Building with Papa. Okay, I'm going to show you how to assemble this Avanti paint sprayer. I got it at Harbor Freight. It was $269. I've bought the ones from Home Depot, the Gracos, for like $500, and they just do not last. So I'm going to give this a try.
25 feet of hose, the airless spray gun, the reversible airless spray paint spray tip, 4 ounces of storage fluid, and a steel cart. All right, well, I elected to get 50 more feet. 25 foot is never enough when you're trying to do a project. So, all right, let's unpack it. Okay, all the instructions. The only trouble with these, they give you 90-day warranty. So I was reluctant to buy it, but it was pretty cheap, $269. The Gracos at Home Depot are like $400 or $500, and they're really crap. And I didn't want to spend $800 on a really good machine, $800 to $1,000. So I'm going to give this a shot. Okay. There's the gun, the tip. Oh, came some wrenches. Not sure what all of this is yet. Right. 25 feet of hose. It's okay. Oh, here's the other piece to the frame. Comes with the wheels on it. Not bad. Okay, I've got to start putting it together. Okay, so just going to align these holes together and put this on. I'm not going to tighten them all the way. I just want to put them on a little bit. Okay. Now, this is where I think now I know where these things go. Well, these are the 2 nuts. Oh, okay, so we have this screw and this nut. All right, let's open this up. Okay, so put the handle on. Okay, they go like this, and it has a square on the end. That is for this to go into that hole, and that'll hold it. So now I just put the handle on top here. It held those. Then I put this, which holds the spraying hose, on here. All right, so now I lined that up with the hole, and then there we go. And then these little knobs were in the bag. They go right on. I just put a little bit on. I'm not tightening everything up because I want to try and get everything together before I tighten it up to make it easier. Here we go again. Line it up with the hole. Then line this one up with the hole. Okay, now I have the square piece in there lined up also. And then now I put this nut on. This time I'm going to tighten it up all the way. And tighten this one up all the way. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and tighten these up all the way. Okay. All right. Now I got the handle on. That's step one. Okay, now this is the suction hose that sucks the paint in, and this is the priming hose. Both of these actually go into the bucket of paint. So now we need to attach them here. The suction hose goes here, and the priming hose goes here. So let's see what we should do. All right, that went on quite easy. Anyway, let's get a pair of pliers. Squeeze this clamp and move it up. Okay. It's there, it's nice. It's not going to come off. Now I have it pointing this way. I believe I'm going to put my bucket on this side. All right, now they have this, but they don't show a clamp. And they don't give you a clamp. Well, let's just push it on. Okay, make sure you get it all the way up to the top. I have it all the way up to the top. I have this on with the clamp. Okay, so now this part that goes into your bucket of paint is all set. All right, please read the setup guide provided in the welcome packet before using the Avanti airless paint sprayer for the first time. It comes with a 25-foot hose, but 25 doesn't give me nearly enough for anything. So I had to buy the 50 footer. The unit itself was $269, but this was like 45 bucks just for a 50-foot hose. Now I'm going to show you how to connect this one. Let's open the package. Okay, I took off the white zip ties. Now I have 3 more zip ties. I'll take those off. They put a cap on there, which is very good, and they put a cap on here. All right, let me take off these zip ties and the caps, and then we'll just screw this on. Okay, I got the zip ties off. Now this cap just unscrews off. All right, you see how the fitting is inside. You take this off, that fitting fits right inside of here. That's what makes your seal, that keeps it from the paint squirting out or having an issue. So make sure when you put it on, it goes on nice and easy. If you having it go on, start to feel a little tough, be careful, pull it back off. It's brass. The brass will strip really easy. All right, now once it glides on, nice and simple, get it hand tight. This way you feel it, it's in there good. Now get a wrench. Sometimes guys use pliers, but it's a brand new machine. I'm going to be nice to it. Okay, turn it ever so slightly, real easy. All right, don't over tighten. Feels good. Oh yeah, feels real good. I'm going to work with the 50-foot hose. I'm not going to add the 25-footer on there. I'm just going to use the 50-footer. As I showed you, when you take off this cap, the fitting that is inside you need that to join together. Right now, both of these, to try and join them, I need another piece. I don't have it, so I'm just going to work with the 50-foot hose. It'll be fine. And when I can get the other fitting, it's got to be something like this that has that same fitting on both sides to join these two together, so I don't have any paint leaks. Okay, so now we're going to attach the gun. All right, before we attach the gun, there's a couple things. Right now there's no tip in it. Okay, looks like a pretty good gun. Everything's aluminum. Spray guns are pretty typical. There's not much difference between the Graco or the Titan. A spray gun's a spray gun. The filter is inside of here that you got to maintain. People don't clean this regularly. It should be cleaned. That's what keeps from getting all the junk, or keeping you from getting the gun from spitting paint and things of that sort. All right, this is the tip they give you. Okay, so let's do the tip before we put it on the hose, before we put the gun on the hose. Okay, here's all the information about the tip. This is a 515. That tells you the spray tip size is a 515, meaning the pattern can be 10 inches wide. Okay, and maximum pressure 5,000 psi. We're not going to get that out of this machine. Okay, but you can use this on a much bigger machine, is what it's telling you. Okay, let's take the pieces out and attach it to the gun. Okay, now we need to remove this end. This is the end that holds the actual spray tip. As you can see, that's where the tip slides in, and then it would be facing this way. When you're spraying, you get a clog, you turn it this way, it pushes out the dirt or whatever's in there. Okay, but first, now we need to set this seal. This seal is what keeps everything nice and tight. See, this has a seal here and a seal on the very back. Okay, now in order to place this in the gun, you take this seal. The tip has a little nub on the end, and you place that right onto the tip. Okay, you place that onto the tip. Now you're ready to insert it into the end. So you get ready to put the tip in, the seal. That's what this is. It's the seal. But you put it in. Okay, and now you see it, it's inside there. You need to line it up with the spray tip. Okay, now I have that in there. It's difficult with one hand, but with two hands you get it lined up, and then you pull the spray tip out and put it in to this groove. Okay, it's a little easier with two hands. So now I have it in there. I have the spray tip in, so I know that it's set correctly. And now I'm going to screw this back onto the gun. Okay, now I'm screwing this back onto the gun. I have it set like this with this on the right side. You can put it on the left side. I'm right-handed, so I would prefer to have it on this side if I have to manipulate the tip. Okay, I only have it on hand tight right now, and I know I'm going to have to tighten it up with the wrench so that you can create that seal. Okay, before I do that, now I'm going to go ahead and hook it up to the hose. Now remember, this fitting fits inside of here. Okay, so get that lined up, tighten them up. Okay, now I have the spray gun attached to the hose. That's how I unbox it and assembled it. Okay, it does give you all the wrenches and a little cleaning brush. That all works out really nice. Then we have out your sprayer. They give you this solution that you pump in and let it sit inside here. Okay, keeps it lubricated. All right, keeps everything so it'll last longer. We'll definitely give it a try. When you're going to use the machine, you will first put it down to prime. You'll have this in your paint bucket with your priming tube. That's what that is. Will be in your bucket of paint. This will be down for prime, and then it will be picking up the paint. You'll start to hear it catch, and then you're going to be able to click it to spray. At that point, you should be able to have some pressure. Now here on this side, this one says prime or clean. So when you're priming, they're saying to put it here. And then when you click it to spray on the other side, you'll put what pressure you're looking for here. High pressure, low pressure. Okay? Over here is your on-off switch. Okay? Simple little switch with a little protective thing there. Alright? Well, that's assembling it and getting ready to do your first spray job. Okay, not only does this have the cleaning solution in it, but it has a place for it on the stand. If you can see here, it has a little nub there. Well, they give you a little spot that nub goes into. That's on this side. And all you do is just pop it on. I don't know how long it's going to last there, but it gives you a place for it. Okay.
Well, I have to say, this sprayer worked very well. I was very surprised. It's small, compact. I was able to get it in and out of the back of my truck, and it worked very well. For $269, I'm very surprised. It worked as well as the Graco. Maybe not as well as the Titan, but it worked very well. It was easy to handle, and I give it a thumbs up.